All right, there it is. Good morning, guys. Welcome to your unique devotion. So today, I just like to be goofy sometimes. All right, so today I'm going to finish up chapter 9 of the book of Hebrews. Yesterday, I just did the first half because for me it was just a lot to kind of take in. So I decided to split it up. It helps me out a lot. I hope it helps you guys out. My brain can get on overload very quickly, so here is chapter 9 of the book of Hebrews. I'm going to read verses, 16 through 28. Alright, so this is just a little ingestion time for those who are watching for the first time. Just sit back, relax. Tomorrow, then, we'll actually go back to the beginning and, as the daily devotional, break it down section to section, looking for what I call the God question. So, here we go. Hebrews chapter 9, starting at verse 16. For where there is a testament, there must also of necessity be the death of the testator. For a testament is in force after men are dead, since it has no power at all while the testator lives. Therefore, not even the first covenant was dedicated without blood. For when Moses had spoken every precept to all people according to the law, he took the blood of calves and goats with water, scarlet wool and hyssop, and sprinkled both the book itself and all the people, saying, This is the blood of the covenant which God has commanded you. Then likewise he sprinkled the blood both with the tabernacle and all the vessels of the ministry. And according to the law, almost all things were purified with blood, and without shedding of blood there is no remission. Therefore it was necessary that the copies of the things in the heavens should be purified with these, but the heavenly things themselves with better sacrifices than these. For Christ has not entered the holy places made with hands, which are copies of the truth, but into heaven itself, now to appear in the presence of God for us. Not that he should offer himself often, as the high priest enters the most holy place every year with blood of another. He then would have had to suffer often since the foundation of the world. But now, once, at the end of the ages, he has appeared to put away sin by the sacrifice of himself. And as it is appointed for men to die once, but after this the judgment, so Christ was offered once to bear the sins of many. To those who eagerly wait for him, he will appear a second time, apart from sin, for salvation. That is the end of chapter 9. There's a little bit of gruesomeness there. Talking about blood and sacrifices of animals, and then Moses is actually taking it and sprinkling it on everything that they considered holy. The holy book that they wrote, all the articles of things they had, he sprinkled the actual blood on it to purify it. It's kind of creepy, but there's symbolism there. Don't get creeped out by it. There's an ancient symbolism there. I'm sure we might get into some of that. Maybe we'll see what the God question is when we get to it. And most important part here though is that Jesus sacrifices himself once and for everything. So there's no longer a sprinkling of an animal's blood on stuff and everywhere. It just sounds messy. It sounds totally messy. I'm so glad that it's a lot easier to just ask Jesus into your heart and not have to sacrifice an animal and spread blood all over myself in order to purify myself. Good stuff. So on that note, that was just ingestion time. That is chapter 9. If you didn't hear the first portion, there's another video on the channel. Please feel free to go back and check that out. There is a plethora of videos that we do every single day. We've been working through books of the Bible, chapters, I think this is the 8th or 9th book that we've gone through. So there's other series that you can go through. You can check the playlist for that. You can go back anywhere at any time, re-listen to scripture, and even work through a book again if you wish. You don't have to follow along with the day-to-day and be kept up with me. That's the beauty of this. You can go anywhere you want and check out the scripture, and hopefully as long as YouTube exists, the videos will always be there. So, don't forget, like, subscribe, please leave comments. Totally appreciate them. I love the perspective. It lets me know what is going on in my viewers' lives, and kind of helps me in a way sort of connect a little bit as best as we can over the internet. And yeah, I just hope God gives you all the blessings you deserve, and even more so, all the blessings you don't deserve. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.